welcome to another edition of Cooking with CampMaid. I'm your hostess Christina, and today we are going to be making CampMaid funeral potatoes. First, you're going to start out with preheating your coals with this CampMaid coal ingredients. I'm going to start out by combining everything. I have 2 pounds of potatoes, which I like to get the pre-sliced potatoes. So we're just going to put this in here. This is 2 pounds of hash browns. Just going to dump all of that right in here. Then I'm going to do a pint of sour cream. Just going to stick that right in here and have a little fun with it. Just going to put all that in there. And then we're going to use 2 cans of condensed cream of chicken. Just going to mix that right in there. And then I've already pre-sauteed our onions, so these I cooked beforehand, but this is about half a cup of onions, so we're just going to push those right in there. And kind of mix all of this up. Oops. It's the best part about cooking and camping, is that you can make messes. So we're just going to mix all of this together. And then I've melted, and you can do this by just heating it on your camp stove. If it's not all the way melted, no big deal, but I kind of heated this up. It's about half a cup of butter. I'm just going to kind of throw that in there. And then I'm using cheddar cheese, but you can use any of your favorite cheese. This is 2 cups. Just going to kind of dump this in here. And again, we're just going to be mixing everything together. This recipe is super simple. And we're a big garlic family, so I've actually added in some minced garlic. We'll just toss that in there. And then a little bit of salt and pepper. Just kind of dump that on there. All right. Get this nice and stirred. Okay. Alright, so we want to just make sure that it's evenly, so kind of just press it in like this. Alright. Do that. And then we're going to take cornflakes. So we have these cornflakes. This is about 1.5 cups of cornflakes. So we're just going to kind of sprinkle this evenly over the top. This adds a nice little crunch. Just going to kind of do this right there on the top. And then I've already pre-sliced our butter. We're just going to make sure that we put some butter to keep it moist. And then this is the best part. Just going to stick the lid right back on. And the CampMaid lid holder can actually stay on the entire time that you're cooking it, which is great because this is going to get really hot. And you also want to be able to check it. We're going to be cooking it at about 350 degrees, and the way that the Dutch oven works is that I'm using a 12-inch pan, so you're going to want to add 12 coals plus 2 on the top, so that's 14. And then you're going to do 12 minus 2 on the bottom, so that's going to be 10. So we already have our coals preheated, and we're going to leave our CampMaid lid holder on. And easily accessible to check and stir is that as you kind of want to lift this up and check to see if you're almost there, you can just easily take this off, give a little stir, and as my grandma used to say, a moment on the lips, forever on the hips. But it's so good.